So in this video, I'll be solving the Next.js axios app in the JS Recon Labs. So before watching this video, I would recommend you that you should solve this fetch app, or at least watch the video for that, because this is mostly the same with that one. So if you go to the app, this on the home page, you'll find just some random things written. On the about page is the same. And if you go to the contact page, there's a simple contact form with the name, email, and message. So if you remember the previous lab, you would remember that it is mostly the same from the previous one. So there's just one difference, that it uses axios instead of fetch. So I'll just copy this URL and then go to the IDE and then open a terminal and then run JS Recon and then -u, run and then -u and then the URL and then -y. I'll just run this command and it will do everything. So this command has completed in like about 31 seconds. And if you scroll to top, you will see that it used lazy load module to download the JavaScript files, then strings module, then lazy load with subsequent requests, strings again, and finally the map module. So this is where the most of the step happens. So if you just scroll through this, you see there are a lot of fetch requests, unresolved one. So these are mostly the Next.js components, to load the Next.js components and then the style sheets, etc. And if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see that this app uses axios. It will state that found axios call and chunk this, and same over here. So it is /API/contact. So if we just fill out this form, like any random values over here and here as well, and if we go to inspect and then to the network tab and then submit this, you will see that the request is made to the /API/contact. So most probably this is not the endpoint that we are looking for. But here there are two other endpoints as well, and it has the string admin in it. So if you try to just reconstruct this request, if I just copy this, create a new terminal and then curl, and then localhost 3000, and then this API endpoint, and this also states that there's a authorization header. So just copy the header and then paste it over here. Authorization basic, and it states that it is using the BTOA function, which is basically base 64 encoding. So I can just command click this particular URL and it will take me wherever that function is being called. So I can just click, like, command click on the variable which is n and I. So I'll first click on n and then it will show me the value of n, which is this. Just copy this, create a new ZSH terminal and then do echo and then this colon this base 64. And if you remember from the previous video that echo adds a new line at the end of every string, so that will break the logic in this code, because it doesn't expect a /n in the end and it will give the unauthorized message. So I'll just add the -n flag as well. And now I can just copy this value, go back to this and then paste it over here, and then it shows the response from the server. One more thing, that if you just go to the extracted urls.json, then there's this URL, and if I just copy this and go back to the browser and then paste it over here, then you can see that there's an admin login. Just copy this and then search it over here, and then you can see that the password is password wins. So I'll copy this, paste it over here and then enter, and you are in the admin panel. And you know the reason from the previous video, so make sure that you've watched that.